telling your followers notifications start live video. All guests will be. Peace. To the respectfully grace. What it do? What it do? Felice, what's good, cousin? How you feeling? Yes. Tell grandma I said hello. I'm gonna give her a call. Ring. How you feeling? My bed action right. Wrong side. Cutting up. The bed action right. What's going on with you? How you feeling? My pop's birthday was yesterday. I tapped in with him. That dude is a funny cat. That guy is a character. All the March babies. A lot of March babies. What's going on, beautiful people out there? What it do? Good Sunday. Praise Lord. Praise God. Praise Allah. To the Almighty, the Most High. Today's Sunday, you got to tap into that. Everybody, give your thanks, give your gratitude. Have them gratitudes. You feel me? Beautiful thing. Cop, what it do, cousin? What it do? Come on, Finny. Yo, don't do me like that, man. You know I love you, man. All you got to do is say, ring, yo, Reed. I love you. Just tap in with me. Say, Reed, I love you. That's it, man. Come on, man. What it do, God? Come on, man. We got to go out and do what the fuck we do. Legendary. It's the only way we know how to do it. You know how we do it. You know how we do it. I see that suit on the other day, Philly. That suit was looking real cray. That boy buttoned up crazy right now. See, you always wore ready. See, they think it's gay. See, people don't know. I know. I know. We've been doing this for a very, very long time, cousin. Mars 2112. Copa. Up there in University in Fordham. Exit. I mean, come on, family. We can't talk about it, man. Jersey. Back to New York, Brooklyn, Harlem, Queens. LI stands strong. You know how that thing go. Come on, family. Just want to talk a little bit. I mean, it's Sunday. I want to talk a little bit. This build. You know what I'm saying? Today's Q&A day. I should have highlighted. I should have put it in the top caption. Today's Q&A. I'm open for all conversations. We could, come on, tap in. Just tap in. What it do? Neff, what up, Neff? Meek, what it do, cousin? Yeah, I'm open for, this is an open forum. K, what's good, K? Duke, what it do, Duke? What's going on, cousin? I got the other hoodie for you, too. I know you ready. You got about 3 or 4 of them things already. And you got the button game. Where the button at? Babe, where the button at? Pass me the button. If anybody haven't seen the buttons, y'all don't got the hoodie. Hold up. You shit. Move that out the way. Well, that's what the hoodies look like. If anybody see the hoodies yet. Yeah, we almost out of them, too. But, we got something else coming, too. New flavolinis. All type of good cloth. Feel me? Whatever. Yeah, see the button game. Okay, the button game. whoever ain't see the button game before, respectfully great button. This right here is a classic. Let's get close up on that. This right here is a classic right here. Yeah, this craftsmanship. This is craftsmanship. You put them things on the brims, put them on the shirts. You feel what I'm saying? Put them in the stash just for decorative purposes, collectible items. Yo, and whoever doesn't know, I also have, not for sale, I still have them for me. But when I did the Under Oath project, I had the enamel pins as well. And this one I had the hand on the scale. If y'all don't know. So whoever got 2 of those, man, tap in, man. Whoever got 2 of those, man, throw the 2 up, man. Throw 2 up in the chat or something. We got both of these things right here. Because it's a rarity. It's a rarity. See, when I was tapped in with the music all the way, I did the Under Oath project. And on the Under Oath project, I had the hand on the scale, the enamel pin. I don't know too many people can say they got both, though. I don't know too many people to say they got both. I know a lot of people got these right here. And I know the project was limited. I only made like 150 or 100 pieces with the project. So it's a rarity. But you get one of these in your collectible items, oh, for sure, it's gonna be some. It's worth something right now. Oh, this reminds me. I'm gonna bring up the story in a second. Wow, it's a deep story. Informative. We can get into it. I'm giving a few moments. We get into that story. You know what, man? If they ain't here, they ain't here. We getting into it right now. So I was watching a brother off Instagram the other day, and he started to bring up the story. Made me think about my enamel pin right here. Right? So the individual was saying that in replace of my enamel pin, there was a child that had a rock. And when the child had the rock, he actually received the rock from his father. Nitty, was good, beloved? Oh, yeah, we turned that stage down on Sunday. Yo, you gonna do your thing in there. People don't know, man. If you don't know, see my brother right here, Iron Frank Nitty? Tap in with the beloved. His music, one of a kind. What he do on that stage is impeccable. It's remarkable to see people that really, like, have ownership of their craft and take it seriously and just living out their fullest potential. That's what that brother right there is doing. That's what that brother right there is doing, man. Just living your fullest potential. Do progression. Have progression. Life is about progression, progressiveness. That's what we got to do. You feel me? Tap back in. I had to take a little interlude because that's my brother right there, man. I got to show that love. It's mandatory. That's what we do. Feel me? Back to the story, right? So there was a child from his father. He went and received a rock. To the average eye, it looks like an ordinary rock, right? So what happened was the father gave the child the rock, and he said, you know what? You want some money? You want to go out there and be profitable in the world? Take this rock and go out there and sell the rock. So the child said, yes, Dad, I'm going to go out there. I'm going to go sell this rock. So what the child did, he went down the street, went down to the local stand, see the person at the store. He said, hey, what you got to do is just, I'm missing a part of the story. Key component of the story. Revert back. Remember everything I said. What the father says is this. Every time you go into any location, you hold up 2 fingers. That's a key component. Every time you walk into any location where he's selling this rock, you got to hold up 2 fingers. So back to the story. The child has the rock. He goes down to the street to the local bodega, and then he's selling the rock. He tells the people, hey, I have this rock right here for sale. They said, how much? He holds up 2 fingers. When he held up 2 fingers, the guy in the bodega said, oh, awesome. I'll give you $2 for that rock. The kid is ecstatic. He's ecstatic. He takes the $2, runs back home, tells his father, hey, Dad, I sold the rock today for $2. For $2, Dad. The father said, that's great, son. Here's another rock. Go outside in the streets. Wherever you end up, go sell the rock. The child is lollygagging along, stumbled upon, and another, he went to, wasn't the bodega, he went into the clothing store. So he went inside the clothing store, he goes in there, he said, hey, I'm selling this rock, would anybody like to buy the rock? He holds up 2 fingers. They said, how much is the rock? He holds up 2 fingers. The people in the store said, oh, that's $200. I give you $200 for that rock. The child is super ecstatic. He's losing his mind right now. He's going crazy. He runs back home, bouncing to the crib. Finally gets to the house, busts open the door. The dad is there. He said, Dad, look what I did. I sold my rock today, and I got $200 for it. $200. The dad is like, I see you, son. Let me give you another rock. Let me see what you do with the other rock. He takes the other rock, runs out on the streets. He ends up in an art gallery. While he's in the art gallery, he holds up the rock, say, hey, do anybody want to purchase and buy my rock? He said, how much is it? The child holds up 2 fingers. When he holds up the 2 fingers, somebody says, I would love to take that rock for $200,000. $200,000. The child is beyond, like, his emotions are running through the roof. He's running on a euphoria high. I mean, the endorphins are going crazy, firing off in his head. The neurons are connecting. It's explosive. It's explosive. He can't even get down the street fast enough. Pants falling down. He's running, tripping over himself. Damn near tumble to the house. He gets to the house. He said, Dad, you would not believe what I've done today. The dad said, what did you do today, son? I sold my rock for $200,000. The dad's like, unbelievable. So, the premise of me telling this story is this. It doesn't matter what you have, because everything that you already have is all you need. You have all of the tools that you already have are necessary for you to be successful in life. The thing is this. What you also have to understand, it changes the environment that you're in. So the whole key of the story is saying that your value is placed on what you think about your own value. There's no set number. Your number could be $2 or 200,000. You create your own value of whatever it is that you have for sale, whether it's your ideology, whether it's your theories, whether it's your clothing, whether it's your craftsmanship, whether it's your skill set. Those things you don't have to change. You develop them, you sharpen those things up, but the value don't come from necessarily only that. The value is placed on the value you put on it in the environment that you go into it. In the environment that you go into. So understand that in life, right? One thing that I'm learning, like at this stage of my life and where I'm at right now, because I always had intellect, right? Sometimes we transgress that energy in the wrong directions and we pick up things along the way, but I don't regret anything, because everything that I've gone through, I learned that that's part of my story, that's part of my journey, and I'm going to tell that in due time. I'm in the process of writing the book. I don't want to get too much into that because it's progressive. It's going to take time, and I want to actually put a lot of time into it, because the book actually isn't for me. It's really for the people. I just want to be able to share my experiences, tell what I've gone through, show that my ups and downs, share some things that people may not know about me, because a lot of people know me on surface level. But when you start getting more in depth of who I am, like inside of here, and you could take me on that value, not just my situations, my experiences from what people see from the outside. When you get a chance to get up close and personal, we can actually build, and you see what's going on up here and things that I've experienced to share with the world, and we do that thing. But like I was saying, there's a lot of things that we learn along our journey, and there's so many things that things started to be more clear to me once I started to tap more into who I am as a person, right? They say what you're supposed to do is ignore all distractions, and do things intentionally. When I started to adopt that philosophy and say that, okay, if everything that I'm doing right now necessarily isn't moving the needle into the direction of where I'm trying to go, and the things that I'm trying to manifest, and the things that I'm trying to bring into fruition, then at the end of the day, that's not me fulfilling my purpose. So what we have to do, in essence, is find out the things that you love to do, right? Find out the areas of your life where you make the most impact with other people. This is how you find your purpose. I learned this. I can't give you the direct person where I learned it from, but the information resonates right here. So they say this, right? How do you find your purpose? This is how you find your purpose. You find your purpose like this. You take what you really, 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 really love to do. Whatever it is that you love to do. Okay, I love to do nails, for male or female, because we know you're going to these nail shops and you got some guys back there finessing. So you can go into the nail game, right? I love doing nails, right? So that's my passion. That's what I love to do. You may not be as skilled in that. That's like a hobby, right? It's a hobby of yours. So you take what I'm really, really passionate about and what I'm really, really good at, skillful, like whatever my skill set is, whatever I'm really good at, this is how you find your purpose. You take what I'm really, really passionate about, what I'm really, really skilled in, and that middle line where they cross and they intersect, that's how you own and find your purpose. So for me, right, how did I start getting into the fashion? And I'm gonna explain something to you right now, because my calling isn't fashion. As much as you see me promote my brand, Respectfully Great, enamel pen. Feel me? She got to interject that promotion. Get it here right now. Respectfullygreat.com. Respectfullygreat.com. Tap in, you get this. Feel me? Right? But back to the story. What was that? Run in my mouth. This is what I love about it. Oh, so it's about the passion, right? About your passion. How you find your passion. So, okay, back to why I'm in this business right now, right? And you say, okay, Johnny's in the fashion industry. He's in the fashion game, right? I'm really not in the fashion game, right? This is what I do, because this is a passion of mine. It's a hobby, a super, super dope hobby of mine. But I'm not really in the business of fashion. I'm in the business of people. I'm in the business of people. I found out very, very early on in my life that I love people. I tell people all the time that I love them, right? Because I really, really do. Now, of course, that they say self-preservation is the first law of nature. You got to preserve self. So my whole philosophy is that you got to be able to do for self in order for you to be able to do for others. So there will come a time and place and time and season where you're not able to do for everyone, because your purpose is driven behind you getting right, you setting the stage right, you setting the foundation right. So now, once you situate it, you bring the people along with you, the ones that you love. But I tell everybody that I love them, because I genuinely do. I feel that there's no big me's and little you's, and vice versa. I feel that everything is neutral, right? Even when it comes to emotions, I love to be in a blissful mood. I love to be happy all the time. But I also understand that my happiness is not predicated upon any one other individual. What makes me happy is that I love making other people happy. But that's something that's inside of me that won't change. Because my goal is not to say that if somebody's not receptive to my offering, when I say hi to somebody and they don't say hi back, I'm not going to get in a downslope of a mood. My mood is not going to be altered because that person said F you when they walked out the door. Or when they walking through the door, they don't hold it for me. My happiness is not predicated upon the other person, right? As much as I love people, it's not about finding the happiness through everybody else. You got to find the happiness within self and understand that once you find your happiness, everything else that you touch, that you move around, will turn to gold and be happy. You'll be happy. Everybody else around you will be happy because they see the happiness within you. The only person that won't be happy, that you're happy, is somebody that's not happy for themselves. Let me rewind that. The only person that's not happy for you is a person that's not happy for themselves, because they have no reason to feel slighted because you are a success. I'm not gonna feel slighted because my brethren, somebody I seen on television, Diddy and them, put this on pause. Thank you. Diddy and them got M's and I don't got the M's. My happiness is not predicated upon what they got. Not prized possessions, not materialism. That's not that. What I'm saying, excuse me, building right now with the people, Respectfully Greats out there. No telephone calls. So back to what I'm saying is that I'm learning, right, throughout my journey. I'm 36 years old. My birthday around the corner. I'll be 36 in the 30th. Let's talk about that. I look good for 36 though, huh? Talk about it, huh? Go up, man. Yeah. Go there like that. Come on, baby. You see me over. You see me.
Yeah, I see you.
You see me. She see me. She see me. You feel me? But the thing is, we learn and we grow. And my whole premise of me getting on the live today, because I really want to do this more. I don't like to say things that I'm going to do until they actually in motion, right? Because I don't want to be these people to say like promising things and they don't fall in the lap of when they supposed to. I just feel like everything happens divinely. Nothing happens by happenstance. Everything happens through God's will. And I'm gonna continue to operate like that. I'm gonna trust in God. I do my affirmations, right? And I do those things because it's a reminder of who I am. That's why I do my every night I go outside, no matter if it's rain, sleet, hail, snow, it don't make no difference. Some days I wake up a little bit later than others because I don't have a alarm clock. But my body just gets up at maybe 2 a.m., 4 a.m., etc. But the premise of me doing that is showing that I'm disciplined enough and consistent enough to say that I have a goal set forth for myself, and I'm willing to tackle that every day. Sometimes I don't want to get out of bed. I know there's a lot of people that go to work that people that have entrepreneurship. Their babies are crying. They rolling over. They only got 1 hour of sleep, tossing and turning. I mean, life goes on, right? And the thing is that we have a choice in that matter. We could say, I don't want to do that, or I'm gonna wear the hat of responsibility and take care of my business because other people depend on me. When I'm talking about that law of self-preservation, that thing, right? Once we get past that hump and saying, no, let me take care of me because other people are dependent on me. And let me do my job so they can depend on me for those reasons. That's why we do what we do. But I do those affirmations as a constant reminder to say that, no, you are worthy. You are guided. I say it all the time. I ain't guided. I know that we all have a calling. We all have a purpose. When you trust in God, know that you're God. God is within you. Know that. Spiritual beings. We're spiritual beings. This right here, this is the avatar. The physical is the avatar. No matter what you look like on the outside, that's not gonna take you from your state of being right now. You're not gonna reach that next plateau until you start really, really tapping in with your spiritual. Stormy Wellington, she said this, right? She said 80% of success is spiritual. 80% of success is spiritual. I never seen so many entrepreneurs or so many people that's just about their business that don't have a steadfast in faith. You don't got to be religious. That don't mean that you have to go to church. I'm not saying that you got to pray I don't know what you have to do. You just have to know that like your bond, your covenant is with yourself. Know thyself, that I am, and tap into your highest self of spirituality. And that will guide you along the way. Ever since I started to really steadfast, I always been I don't want to say God-fearing and not God-fearing, because I trust in God, so that I don't fear God. I know that God has the power. I know God is within me. If I move righteous enough and I do the right things see, my thing is this, right? I look myself in the mirror every day that I go to bed. So what I leave out on the table is say, you know what? What did I do? The guy named San Guru or something like that. He's I think he's an Indian brother on YouTube. Big, he got the Aki, whatever. He got the turban on. And he said, this is what he said. He said that you only want to go to bed if you know that the things that you did today, you're willing to die with not doing tomorrow. And I thought about that. I really, really thought about that. So saying that everything that I'm accomplishing at this very moment, it could be the smallest things. It could be the smallest telephone call. It could be whatever. I'm willing to die tomorrow saying that I left it all on the table if I did not have the opportunity tomorrow. Everything that I'm doing today will lead up to say that tomorrow, if I don't get that done, I'm satisfied. That shit was deep. It was deep for me. Because now it made me realize and look at life, not playing with it. You know, people come and go. People come and go. What type of legacy you leaving for, not only for yourself, what type of legacy you leaving for your family? What type of legacy you leaving for your loved ones? How are they gonna revere you? How are they gonna look at you? Right? How are they gonna speak about you? You feel me? How are they gonna speak about you? Yeah, cause I mean, you could be a good person. You have a good heart. You could do all those things. But the way you have impact is when you start impacting other people's lives. And my goal is to have impact Not only for me and my family. That's where it starts at. Because there's things I got to get right with myself. And then after that, once I get myself right and continuously learn and grow, I'm still bringing the people on that's in my household, my family, to my friends and beloveds in this distance. And that's how it's going to continue to grow. So as I learn, my whole thing is that once I get the information, I push that off to the people. Let them do what they got to do with it. You feel me? I let them do what they got to do with it. Because it ain't mine to hold. They said, listen, if you hold information, you don't know enough. If you gather information and you're not willing to share it, you don't hold enough. There's no secrets around here. There's no secrets around here. Not with me. Anything you want to know about the God. That's why today's Q&A. Whoever want to tap in, I bring whoever up. We could put the questions in the joint, and we could tap in right there. It's just that I'm an open forum because I'm comfortable enough. I'm gaining so much comfortability with myself and saying that everything that I've been through, that's just not me. That's my testimony. That's my testimonial. That's my testimony, right? That's my experience. Some people have less fortunate situations. I know that in my household, I was loved. I know some people dealing with love issues. I know people got abandonment issues. I know people got love issues. The last time I was talking about the mental health situation, it's real because we don't know what other people are going through. But I want to tell you that that's not the end of the road, though, right? Because when we see something, we say something in our minds to take action, to extend the hand in every way that we can. We may not be able to change the world. That's not the goal. Even though ideally you can say, yo, that's a wonderful thing. We want the world to change. But we got good and evil. We got good and bad. We got some people out there that, that don't do the right thing. We know that. You got some people that's just looking to inflict pain on other people because they hurt. I understand that. There have been times in my past where I was pissed off at the world and everybody around me I wanted to make miserable as well. Not proud of it, but I understand what that looks like because I've been there too. I have high levels of empathy, right? Not sympathy. I don't want to feel sympathetic for somebody in the positions at the end. I want to uplift and say, you know what, cool. What you need to do, how can I assist? I may not be able to give all of the dollars in my pocket. I may not be able to give all of my time. I may not be able to give everything. But whatever I can, I will offer something. I will offer something that be able to, jumpstart that, whatever it may be. And there may be times where I could give every dollar in my pocket. Because I've done that too. And I don't have to speak, I don't have to, this is not for the pat on the back. This is saying that there's seasons. You got summer, winter, spring, blase. You feel me? You know, like what the ant do. They got this analogy what the ant does, right? The ant know that winter is coming. The ant, right? The ant that's on the ground crawling. So what the ant does is this. Winter is coming. Winter is coming. They gather all their food, bury their food. Why? Because they know there ain't gonna be no food around during the wintertime. They can't go around scavenging and do what they do. There's not too much food outside for them. Everything's frozen up. Ain't too much food outside. You feel me? So these are the things where we can learn a lot from nature. In your natural state, in a natural state of mind, right? Thinking for self, building, connecting with people. We need human interaction, right? Emerson Walden, he did. What's that? Thoreau, the book Thoreau. The guy goes into Walden Pond, Thoreau. The book. So the guy said, you know what? Let me see if I could be in isolation, total isolation. That's why I feel for brothers in situations where they're in total isolation, right? The thing is this. He said, let me go in the wilderness and let me go out there and let me see if I can survive with no human interaction. Let me just go out there dolo and just be not even just a nomad, but be a person that's just out there in the wilderness dolo. The guy almost drove himself insane. Just for being in total isolation. Some people say I learned something too yesterday. This is dope. So we have people that are introverted, right? People that just more sheltered in, more closed in. And then you have people that are extroverted, right? People that's more outgoing, right? There's another term that's a balance right in the middle. It's called Ambiverted. I got it written down because I write these things down. Where's that thing at? Hold on one second. Hold that thought. I'm with you. We still here. You tapped in. I just want to get the right terminology for you because I don't want to scare you freestyling. Ambiverted. Ambivert. Both outgoing and closed in. Ambiverted. Didn't even know the term. Look how much we learned. So the thing is, we need one another. We need one another. And the beauty about it is that we can learn a lot from one another. And the thing is that the information that you got, right, it doesn't do you no benefit because you got the information from somewhere. You learned it from somewhere. Somebody else put it out there in the universe for you to get tapped in. You feel me? So you don't got to, at least share it with your neighbor. How do you help the neighbor be better than they were yesterday? That's my goal. My goal is, yo, I'm talking to my girl. Yo, hey, did you know this? Hey, how do we build a stronger bond in our relationship? How do we build a better bond in our communication? How do we build a better bond with our children? How do we communicate with our parents? How do we do those things? Somebody got to take the initiative. Oh, I know something else. See, Jay Morrison say something crazy. This is ooh. I like this right here. This is what he says. I can't out petty you, but you can't out big me. Not from a cocky standpoint. Saying that I took under oath for self that I'm willing to be a bigger person in every situation I come up against. And it takes a lot of willpower to do that. Because along the way, people are going to try to do things to deter you from your mission, your goal. There are people that are doing things right now that are purposely working against you. And this is what I said about ignoring distractions and do everything with intention. There are people people, environments, the powers that be, whoever, even though all the power comes within, but there are things that are in the way, there are systems that are set up to benefit some other people. Be bad. Maybe pause for a second. I don't know the service. See what I'm saying? See how the universe work? Literally what I was just saying. There are things that are put in place to benefit the system. And if you're not in that algorithm, if you're not playing that game, you may have a disadvantage. Something I learned from Russell Brunson. He says, yo, man, I got so many quotes I listen for these people. So Russell Brunson said this. He said that when he tried to gain some influence and he tried to do business, right? He said that he don't go to the party trying to do business. He goes to the party to party and network. Let me run that back for you one more time. You drop some game right here. He says that when he goes to the party, he's not immediately going to the party and trying to sell somebody something. He goes to the party to party and network. Once he have people, once he finished networking, he bring people into their house, into the open forum, and speak his truth. So this is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm using a platform, which is Instagram, social media thing, and I want to bring you into how I think in real time. See, we look at the glamour, the glitz, the pictures, we do all these other things, and we want to draw in the business. I told you, I'm not in the business of selling merchandise. I'm not in that business. I'm in that business of people. I'm in the business of helping people. That's my whole goal. That's my whole premise. That's what I'm actually doing. I'm using my clothing brand to spread my message. So when people come and purchase the clothing, I make it look good. Don't get it twisted. Like I make it look fashionable. Because I told you, my passion, what I love to do as a hobby, is fashion. I told you how you find your purpose. You have your passion, intersects what you really skillful at. You find that happy middle. I'm finding my happy middle. I love fashion. This is a hobby of mine, but I know what I'm skillful at is people. I know I'm great with people. I know that I'm a great communicator. I don't say that for no reason because I understand I have high levels of empathy. And I want to be able to tap into that more. People that know me know that. And whoever don't know that, this is why I'm on this platform, in order to show you that, like, what I'm doing is bigger than me, and it's bigger than just the clothing brand. It's the message behind my clothing brand is what's going to drive me to people, because I want to be able to serve people. I want to be able to bring something to people. I want to be able to add value to people. That's my goal. And I'm going to find a way to do that. Right? I'm going to continue to work every day diligently on myself in order to be able to offer that. I'm going to educate myself every day, whether it's a book, whether it's my own studies, whether it's a thought that came to mind, to where I got to test my theory and see if I'm finding truth. I don't hold on to things and say, yo, this is the end all be all. Things change. Two people can be right at the same time. Did you know that? Two people can actually be right at the same time, but there's only one person that's right at that very moment, because at that moment is nothing that's subjective. This is what makes sense right now. This is what makes sense right now. P-game, right? Last night I'm driving. The light turns green. I don't know why I'm saying this. I just have to say the story though. The light turns green, right? It's the arrow to make a left. There's a car in front of me slowing up. Now I have a place to be. Kind of rushing. Now I'm rushing. Be transparent, Johnny. Be transparent. Don't lie to the people, God. Do not lie to the people. Be transparent. The God is running late. Looking at the clock. Running late. Okay. The car's in front of me, slowing up. The car's slowing up. I see the light, and I'm like, my guys, please just take the light. They decided to slow up even more. What do? I turn on the high beams, flicking the lights. Bing, 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 bing. Going crazy. And I'll be honest with you, I'm going a little more crazier than I normally do. I'm flicking the thing kind of crazy. I'm going crazy. Bing, 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 bing. I'm sitting there like, yo, these dudes are wilding. I get to hitting the horn. Bang, bang, bang. Now, I'm like a bad man. I told myself I got a little road rage. I gotta admit. I do have some road rage. Working on that. Yesterday, I lost control. I did lose control. Jeez, I lost control yesterday, beloved. I did. I ain't gonna hold you, God. I lost control a little bit. I'm honking the horn after I'm flicking the lights. The light's still green. These people in the car in front of me stop. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm wilding out, but keeping it 1,000 wild. I really ain't trying to do no smoke right now. Got to be transparent. I'm going crazy behind the wheel. I'm like, man, I'm not trying to be outside boxing nobody right now. I got somewhere to be. I don't got the time to be out here boxing nobody. Even though I'm the one that's like wilding. I'm the one that's wild. I'm going crazy. Come to find out, I see 2 doors open. I'm like, nah, I got to box not with 1. I got to box with 2. Okay. Come to find out, they're police officers. Unbelievable. Now, P-game, they in an unmarked car. The car is unmarked. Should have known. I peeped the game when he driving off. I see the big old antenna joint in the back. I'm like, what are you doing, Johnny? But I'm in the truck, so I'm sitting up a little bit, so I really couldn't see it. Wilding though. That wasn't even the thought on my mind, right? The guys come out. The police is like, yo, bro, what are you doing? I'm like, officers, I didn't even know y'all were cops. I swear to you, I say, yo, the officers, my bad, I didn't even know y'all was cops. The cop flips on me. Yo, it made no difference if we cops or not. Why you beeping like a madman? I said, you know what? You absolutely right. I took ownership. I said, you absolutely right. My whole thing is this. Y'all had the green light. Why y'all ain't go? Because the light was green. They looked at me like I was crazy. But at that point, they want nothing but truth. I gave them the truth. First, I tried to be real, I try to be real passive and, to say, yo, listen, officers, my bag. I ain't trying to get locked up. I ain't got nothing going on. Police, me and police is cool. No problems, bro. No problems. They flipping on me and they said, well, why you people like this? Why you going all crazy? I said, you know what? You absolutely right. Let me tell you my stance. Y'all got the green light. Tell me why y'all ain't go. They looking at me like I'm crazy. They pissed off. They get back in the car, flipped the lights, and they kept it pushing. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Sometimes we lose control. You got to be in control. I don't know why I had to interject that story, but I felt that the people needed it. Sometimes you got to be careful what we ask for. I was barking up the wrong tree yesterday. God was with the God. God was with the God. It all worked out. Whew. But yeah, Finny. I just wanted to come and tap in with the beautiful people, man. I just feel it's imperative that we just build, constantly win with one another, share the information. Yo, Cheese, let me tell you one. Hold up, Cheese is on here, right? Let me tell you about this brother. There haven't been. This is one of the most genuine people that ever crossed my path in my life, because he does things from out of his heart. And let me tell you this: before we even built the bond, right? There was opportunities that was on the table that he always say, yo, Reed, I got this going on. Yo, get down with me. Yo, I'm throwing a party over here. Yo, get down with me. Yo, listen, we putting this play together over here. Yo, get down with me. He always preached togetherness. And this is the thing, like in this day, that's why, like, he's always gonna be set. Because he do the right thing behind closed doors. At night, I know he look himself in the mirror. And he says, you know what, let me do it from a perspective of like living my truth. Yo, Lewis, oh my God, Lewis, tell my brother Lewis right here, right? He sell homes. Let me tell you another beautiful brother, right? He sell homes. Me and my brother went to school together. And to see what he had in his life, a beautiful family, a thriving business. He just won an award the other day, right? He made so much impact. This is how much impact that he made, right? This is how much impact that he had. Like not only on his platform, like not only on his social media platform, but in real time, how he affect other people in real life. He not in the selling home business, right? He's in the business of people. Go tap in, see him right there. Listed by Lewis _Lewis. Go tap into his platform. You see how much he connect with the people. That's why he's successful. This is why Cheese is successful, because he connect with the people. Once we understand that we're not in the business of what we do, that's just the vehicle, and we in the people business, there's no way that we lose. We do not lose. We don't lose, man. I'm out, man. I just want to, man, y'all love y'all, man. I'm glad everybody tapped in. We're going to do this more often. I'm going to get back on there and just, build. And y'all brothers can continue, brothers and sisters, whoever's on the live, or whoever came through the live, it's nothing but 110% love. And let's win together. You know what I mean? Win in your own right. And then once you finish winning, come back and show the people how you did it. Show your family, show your loved ones, show the people, your neighbor. You know what I mean? It don't cost nothing to do this. It don't cost nothing to do that, right? We think that everything has to be payola, right? We always think it's something attached. I give somebody something, they owe me. Nobody owe you nothing. Nobody owe you nothing. Whatever you do, let that be from the kindness of your heart, because your blessings don't come out from you always saying, though, I give this and I'm looking for something in return. Your blessings come from your halo. I can offer this. I give you the link, bro. You need to brush down? I got you, fam. You need something to drink? You had that, man. It's nothing, yo. You need something. You need the pen? Get the pen. Write the finger. You need the comb? Not looking for nothing in return. I got something to offer. I can give to the people. I do that. And your blessings going to come from that. I'm learning that. So this is powerful. Dawa was good, beloved. Tap in. I got your hoodie for you. You know that already. Talk about it, beloved. I love you too, Fanny. Mando, you know how this thing go. I'm just saying, man. Listen, I'm going to be here all day because I love this. I could talk. I'm long-winded. But listen, when I do talk, though, I want to have something to say. And I want to be able to build with my loved ones and my peoples, because it's important. I know in our communities, we don't get a lot of people that are successful and come back and teach how they were successful. And the beauty of these people that's on this live right now, my brothers and my sisters that's on the live right now, these are some of the most successful people that I know in my life. In real time. In real time. And I don't equate success with finances. You know what I equate success to? Is when a person is living out their truth. That's successful. Success is not equated only by the dollar amount, family. I told you a story earlier about the pen and the rock. Depending on what environment you go in, you set the value. That's how the value comes. Hold up to two. Somebody may pay $2 or somebody may pay $200,000. You go to MoMA, right? You go to Christie's. You go to the art gallery. They may pay you 2 M's for this. I may go down to the corner store bodega or to the local smoke shop, and they may only give me $20, $200. I go to MoMA, Christie's. You feel what I'm saying? $200K. You set the value, family. Your value comes from within. And I want the people to understand and know that, like, from me, this is where I want to build with my fellow brothers and sisters, because I know it's important. Yeah, Fanny. I know that. Yeah, Lewis. I know you know. Yeah, Fanny. Big love. Big love. Tia, what's up, love? What's going on, Fanny? Yeah, man. You know, we going to win one way or another. And we go do it in unity, solidarity, coming together as one, as people. Right here together, Fanny. Let's go. Yo, when I get my... Yeah, I'm hollering at you, Lewis, when I come for mine. I need you, baby. I need you. I need you. Yeah, I got to get my ones up. When I'm there, I'm ready. Get my credit and all those things situated right now. When I'm up, I'm up.
A nice man cave for him.
Yeah, I need a man cave. I need a man cave. God need the man cave. But yeah, over and out, man. I love y'all. Peace and blessings. Let's live it up. Do what you do. Support. Love your loved ones. Live your truth. That's success.